Hi and welcome to another tool video. I managed to get the last of my tools now. So time for part 2 of the new tool thing. And first I got this limited edition, Christmas edition Wera set with the icebreaker. 32 piece, comes in this really big decorative box. So I think you should pop it open. Everything in here should be stainless, so yeah, great for these sort of cold and wet moments. So first we have this ice scraper mitten, so we can fit this quite well over the arm, and there's a handle in here, so yeah. So just a nice comfy way to scrape your windows in the morning. So perfect for putting in a service van. So what else is in here? Let's lift up and have a look. Ah, nice. So we have another tool checker in stainless here. So it comes with the default 10 to 30, and again we have two of these pieces at once, so one can be swapped out to maybe a Phillips one. So yeah, and a short bit holder. So nice. I really like these tool checkers. They are so great for storing, because you can see the markings on your bits and nothing falls out because it's kept inside. And then we actually get an Allen wrench set, the classic 1.5 to 10 millimeters, and these are quite nice because they are stainless steel, so not gonna rust if you leave them in a box, and they don't have the usual plastic color identifier, so they have a narrow shank here, so it can be easier to fit into deep holes. So definitely nice. But there's more in here, so let's look at the next level. And we have two boxes. It's like Christmas. So you can get this. Of course, there's your tool wrapper sticker. Oh, nice. And because these are stainless, they are with the light blue insert, and of course they have the Wera markings at the end. So flat blade 3.0, a bottle opener in a color scheme that I didn't have, so added to the collection. Thanks, Wera. And then we have the PZ2, and if we look closely, we can see they do have the laser tips, the new style. So yes, I was looking for more laser tip drivers, so I can have one in my service bag, as well as the set I'm trying to keep intact here by the bench. So PZ1 again. Yes, you can feel these, and I've got a Tox 20. And the flat blade 5.5. Yes, it can be hard to see, but focus. There are these laser lines, so yeah, better grip for semi worn out. So nice. Let's see what's in box number 2. here we have a Torx 25. No, they're not security, they're just regular Torx. Then we have a VDE 3.5 for your electrical works. Torx 15. Phillips number 1. With the laser tips. Phillips number 2. And flat blade 4. So quite a nice selection of screwdrivers, as well as the bit checker for your small drill. And again, the Allen wrench set in stainless steel. So and are these the plus? No, these are just ball ends. I was trying to see if they had the little ball bearing detent to hold the screws in, but doesn't look like they have. So these are just their regular set, but still great. But I'm not just a Wera fan, so for your Knipex fanboys, I got one of these ones to show you that you can get. It's with a belt clip, and it comes with a small pliers wrench, as well as a small cold breath. So yeah, and I've seen people actually use these like everyday carry toolboxes. So because they have these elastics here on the side, and people are actually putting like pocket knives and multi-tools and flashlights under these, and they fit way more in here than just the 2 pliers. So it can actually be repurposed to a small EDC grab and go toolkit that you can just throw in the belt, or just clip onto the edge of your trousers if you don't wear a belt. So yeah, I thought it's Christmas, I need to treat myself something nice, so I got that. And then from our friends over at Milwaukee, I got this 5-meter tape measure, and it has some cool features. First of all, it has the numbers on both sides. These, for you Americans, this is called metric. That's why the spacing between the numbers is different than what you're used to. And it has both the grip tips, and it has a magnet, so you can hook it onto metal studs. But and we have this usual where you can lock it, but it has a feature that really blew my mind, because this opening down here is for something cool. It's to hold it. So instead of using the lock, you can just press your fingers against the bottom, and when you want to keep your marking, you can just put your finger and then you can release. That is so nice. And it even has some extra plastic here on the first 15 centimeters, so you can feel it. It's like some extra layer of plastic that has been added to protect the first section here. So yeah, and now that we are into the fast back range, one more knife, and this is actually maybe my favorite of all 4 of them. I'll just bring the other 3 in for comparison while I get this out of its box. Here it is, our latest edition. And this one doesn't come with a spare blade, but with all of these you can just push on this release, and you can pull the blades out and flip them 180 and get a sharp tip again. And it has a wire stripper. It has this part, which is my favorite. It comes with a screwdriver, regular 1/4 inch hex holder, and it comes with a Phillips and a flathead, and in this winter time where you just need to adjust door closers all the time, that you just need quick access screwdriver for for your pocket that you know that you will always carry. I think this little pocket knife is perfect for just about anything that you just need to grab in one go. So yeah, and there's a bottle opener out here, just in case someone needed to carry an extra bottle opener. But yeah, really nice. And if you compare them by, it's actually smaller than the one with the 5-blade extra storage, and this one has a wire strip up here, and this one is a bit smaller. This is just the regular basic one without the extra storage and without the bit driver, and this was the Christmas special that we got. So yeah, I must definitely say this is really nice for handyman and locksmith work. So definitely worth getting this if you just want one fastback to carry. And if you always carry a knife, then you can carry a knife with some extra cool features. So yeah, and before we just end the video, I'll just quickly go over my tools from the Christmas thing now that they are actually put back in the original form. So yes, we had the bottle opener with the red and green pattern that we didn't have already. So yes, now I can add one more. And then this is what it looks like, the Joker set. And if you're familiar with your Wera wrenches and sockets and everything, these collar bands here are the same across all of their products. So every 13 millimeter, that being a socket or wrench, anything will have this turquoise light green kind of color. The 12 is always a black, and so on. So these color identifications are really nice. That's such a cool little feature. And they're really put on solid. I haven't had one where it left the product yet, so you can always find your products. So yeah, just easy to quickly, when you have this Joker in your hand, it's like which one's the 12 and which one's 13, because they're only 1 millimeter steps. But then you have the colors and memorize them, and it'll save you a lot of time in the future. This is what the bit checker looked like. And at first it might look like this is a bit of an odd selection, but that's because for a change they didn't double up on everything. So with these two together, you have a perfect, well assorted bit kit. So with the Allen wrenches from 3 to 6, your Torx from 10, 15, and here you have 20 and 25. You have 2 of the PZ2s, you always get a double of those. So I think that's because it's one of our most used screws here still, even though Torx is basically taking over. But if you find something that's not a Torx, it's likely a PZ2. And then PZ1, and in here you have your Phillips 1 and 2. So yeah. So again, Merry Christmas. This was my Christmas gift for myself, and I can only say thank you to myself, because I think this is a great Christmas gift. So stay safe, stay warm, and till next one.